Hey guys, welcome back to Tech Love by Chaitanya, and today we're gonna review the BRX MIUI 8 version 5.1 ROM on the Galaxy S6 Edge. And first of all, the ROM is a nice refreshment over the ROMs we usually use. So first of all, these animations and all are really fun to look at. It makes a great user experience. So upon the first installation, you will have to install the Play services using the link from the forum as shown in the installation video. Please do install it so you will have the proper Play Store and the proper Google services. And also upon the first installation, you have very weird look and very weird icons. For fixing that, all you have to do is download this easy DPI changer application, and you will have to change the DPI of your device and also the resolution. So upon the first installation, it will say 500 something and the resolution would be 2K. So you will have to reduce that down in order to get your ROM working properly and the display looking great. So what you will have to do is you will have to change the DPI to 480 and change your resolution to 1080 into 1920. Now that we have gotten that out of the way, ROM should look like this, and it works wonders now. The ROM looks great as always. The newer version of the MIUI ROM have gotten prettier than it used to before, and it looks really amazing right now. So the ROM also does not have modem problems, and I'm getting perfect signal. As you can see, I have the perfect signal. And for the VoLTE, the normal VoLTE fix is not working, so I don't think the VoLTE will working on this ROM, but I will try and find a way to get the VoLTE working on this ROM. The ROM is fairly fast too and is stable and does not experience any lag. If you do anything, there are not much lag anyway, and it works really fast. Using this ROM is great because it is just good looking, and it is really fast, and you have a little shortcut that can be altered in the setting, like double tapping to toggle the Wi-Fi. If I'm double tapping, the Wi-Fi has been turned on now, and if I swipe up, it will clear my memory. So these are great features. You can alter them according to your needs in the settings. You have stock MIUI apps in this ROM. You have your music, weather and all, but on top of that you have some Samsung applications too, like the S Note, the Samsung Gear application, the S Health and all the Galaxy applications here. So you do have if you want them. So the camera app is also from the S6 Edge, which is really great. So that almost all of the modes will be working, so that is really great. And the Edge features are also working. So you have Edge panel in this ROM too, which has been ported, so that is really great. The developer has put in a lot of work in this ROM, and I really appreciate it. This is a great ROM. But enough about these, let's talk about the settings, where there are so many settings. So the ROM has so many extra settings integrated into the settings. As you can see, you have the best sound and all, so you have so many settings integrated inside the settings and all. So you have display settings, edge screen setting, the screencast and all. And the screencast is basically screen recording, which is named as the screencast in it. The ROM also has the inbuilt wiper for Android, and it has been tucked into the best sound over here, and you can go inside and set up your wiper for Android, which is my favorite application. This application makes your headphones sound amazing, and if you want a crazy great setting for the wiper for Android, which makes your music sound just amazing, the link to the video will be right over here. That is a crazy great setting, and your headphones will sound amazing with that. So you can also change your status bar style in this ROM. So you have a lot of functionality and settings. So the ROM also has the second space, which is like users in the Android, so you can do that. And you have also the dual apps functionality. And if we talk about the ROM's battery life, it is just amazing. The battery life is amazing in the BRX ROMs, and the BRX S8 Plus port has an amazing battery life too, and that is a great ROM too if you want the S8 port. The link to the review of the S8 Plus port will be right over here. Please do check it out, and it is an amazing ROM just like that. I think the BRX ROMs are my favorite ROM out right now. So, and if you go into the power, you have the 72% battery life. I had charged it to 100% in the afternoon. So if I go into the battery usage and go into screen, as you can see, with the 72% of the battery life, that means 28% of the battery life has gone, and I have the screen on time of 1 hour and 13 minutes. So that is a phenomenal battery life. So if you calculate, you will have 4 to 5 hours of screen on time in this ROM. So that is a really great and phenomenal battery life in this ROM. So if you find this MIUI settings confusing, you can also go into the Samsung settings. So if you go into the configure Note 5, you will have the Samsung settings, and if you find this easier, you can do that. So are there any bugs or problem in this ROM? There are a couple. So first of all, the ROM has the awful animations when you first start it up, but it strangely goes away automatically when you start tinkering with the settings. So secondly, the ROM sometimes get navigation bar from out of the blue and you can't find it in the settings. So to remove that, you will have to restart your device for the time being and the navigation bar will be gone. And third, you cannot find SuperSU application anywhere, even though it is controlling the root access of your ROM. So that is little weird for me. And if you go into the about device, you have the model number of your Galaxy S6 Edge, and you will see that the ROM is based on the Marshmallow, but that is not a problem because the ROM is really stable and it is really fast. There's not a problem with this ROM. So at last, I would highly recommend you try this ROM because it is an amazing ROM. You get a great battery life. There are a few bugs, not many. You get a decent performance and the ROM looks great too. It is a refreshment over the ROMs we use. So if you wanna use this ROM, please do check it out. And once again, it is an amazing ROM. So I think that's it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, please subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to share the video. And thanks for watching, guys.